Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. In the last episode, we were here on this isle looking for a corrupted crystal. So we need to speak with David here. Beg your pardon, sir, but how did you come to be here? Access to this island is currently restricted. Just show him the pot. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Mimidua gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why? Well, look up and see for yourself. When the giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thermitage or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all the work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Roland. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you the corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, well, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. All right, so we got some adventurers to talk to. And there they are. Hi, guys. You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world, except when they do seem to care. That is, and start shuffling towards the water. Gods, the voice, that single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreck and their cargo. But the queer, dead things and that voice, actually, the voice was quite nice. I think he's had a few. Yeah, he has. Look at those empties. Alright. We gotta go back. Talk to somebody. David, maybe? Well, David, I got a little bit more information for you. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar. As if, well, that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Level up. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidua would be arriving any moment. Apparently, he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yalm stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you have had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. All right, we'll go back to the shore. What's been keeping you, Initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Eh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to the folk that wander around near the graveyard? And it stirred up the dead? Bloody hells. This takes me back to my days as a cannon boy, sailing under the mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Some folks said that the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come. And come it has. I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, Initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them what's got feathers and lure sailors to watery graves with their sweet, sweet song. But it don't end there. No drowning's just a start. See, even in death a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, except, well, maybe a drink, and I'd regret it afterward. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop the hell's-born hussy afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send ye marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power o'er a man who can't hear their song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm not a superstitious old sod. Well, she ain't coming to us, so we'd best head out to her. To the shipyard, then, Initiate. All right, to the shipyard. If she passed near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly booger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet. Did you hear that? 'Tis her. Look, out over the water. She's come, Initiate. She's come. Quick, lad. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she's realized you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in corpses after you know it. All right, here we go. All right, here they come. We just have to stay away from them. Wait for it. Okay. These are just normals. Next round. Oh no, I forgot about the bubbles. The bubbles we have to watch out for. If they get us, they hurt. Out for the bubble. There's another bubble. Whoa, where'd that one come from? Alright, now. What? Another bubble. Okay, here we go. The big guy. Oh, where'd they come from? They didn't come out of the water. That captain down. Stay away from bubbles. Hey, he's almost down. Oh, that bubble got me. Bubble got me. Oh, jeez. Is that it? Are we done? Are we there yet? Sweet. Alright, we did it. Am I alright? Ha! I'm better than that. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with two whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress, but you can't have everything, can ye? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, huh? Well, bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me. Roland? Nah, I don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or whose name, why have you been so bloody helpful? And never mind, be seeing you. He's kind of weird. Well, let's see if David has found me a crystal. I hope so. I did what he asked me. Where all these dead guys come from? You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimodua was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you, the corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please, take it with my compliments. All right, we'll go take this to Sienna, who ran off all freighty scared last time. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Roland. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You're alive, aren't you? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Roland. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such volatile overabundance of fire-aspected aether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected aether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Oh, aha. Well, this specimen won't be helpful there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements can tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Don't fret, though. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected aether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. What's even better is that this time you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Haydn's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, don't let me keep you. It's been a pleasure, Roland. Come back and see me sometime, all right? Sure. Another goose chase. Guess we're off to Gridania. And I'll see you there. Let's go see if we can find this guy. I think I know where he's at. Let's. I think he's around this area, but I might be wrong. I might be mistaken. Yep, there he is right there. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Painter. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though. As the professor is so fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties that you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following a calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12's Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested at all. And I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that the Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when, you probably couldn't care less about that, could you? Well, to the point then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune time to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, well, I'll leave that to you. Okay, let's see, where do we have to go? I think is it out the white gate? Might be out the white gate. Let's see if we can get out that way. A Spriggan named Giggity. Well, there's a bunch of Spriggans here. That's a good sign. All right, there's our destination. Let's see what comes of this. Put the heart on there. Oh, shoot. I better get some help. Oh, shoot. I've drawn some attention. Oh, good Lord. There's a crater golem. I don't want his attention. Alright, I got it. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we're going to get eaten up if we don't get the heck out of here. Come on. I can't mount up. They're still after me. There we go. Alright, go back and talk to Haydn. Well, that was the easiest one yet. I had to go through all that trouble with the other two that I didn't even need. Let me in, let me in. Alrighty. Let's get rid of our help here. Where was he? I think I went the wrong way. Oh, I came out the white gate. Oh, okay. I came in the white gate. Let's see. We got a crystal here. We can just go to the amphitheater. Turn around and talk to Haydn. Is it Haydn or Hedden? Probably Hedden. Or Hedon. Ah, Pray, do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What in God's name is that awful smell? Well, my word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh. And I also see you weren't adverse to digging through the Spriggan's entrails for the prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digested juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected aether. Wait a minute. Calm down. I jest. It's comprised of ice-aspected aether. Worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Yeah, you scared me there for a minute. Beg your pardon, Roland. I forgot to return your crystal. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambertent. Something about a man named Marquis. Apparently, the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? 'Twould reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. These guys are... And these are supposed to be eggheads. They don't seem all that bright to me. Alright, let's go talk to Sid. No, this way? Nope. Down below. I think we have to talk to somebody to get out there. Well, Sid, we finally got what you were looking for. I hope this works. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Roland. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Roland. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning that we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell on so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Well, mayhap it's better that we remain positive. Roland, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me in the rediscovery of part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. It feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. But are you saying you don't think we're going to make it through alive?
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. to Kurthus and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
What? Star Trek. He's got a third eye.
Damn it.
I don't know if it's really a third eye, but that's what they call it.
I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Flashback.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
He's wearing the goggles to hide the third eye. He's a Garlean. They're the enemy. If you don't remember.
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter?
That's not his father.
You abandoned us all. But he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
That's his business. Look, it's us.
yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Guardians have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Well, if he forgot it all, how is he sure that he remembers everything? All righty. We made it through all that wind, and we're here. Now, this is Corthius, and this is the only part that isn't full of snow and ice. It's because of the wind that surrounds this area from Garuda. This is what Corthius used to look like before it was put into an ice age. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop and rest here before we go on and fight Garuda. So I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Ta-ta for now.